Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to the Waco High Gymnasium for this crosstown rivalry between the homestanding Waco Lions and the visitors, the University Trojans. I'm Lark Smith here to describe the action for you as these two teams finish off the first round of play in District 22 5A. As Waco High comes in with a record of 2-4 on the conference play, 9-6, 9-16 on the season. As we're starting to get the starting lineups here for University, and you're getting them just as soon as I do. And this is going to be a big problem because University's black numbers on those purple uniforms are not easy to read. I need to talk to the coaching staff about that. That's just not good. Just trying to get all the numbers straight as to who the starters are for University. I picked up Dre Rutledge, London Smith, Adam Seiss, and Justin Neal. Those are 4 of the 5 starters. Now the Waco High starters. Marcus Chandler, 6'1" senior, 175-pound. Xavier Amos, number 2, 6 foot, 205-pound senior. Both of those youngsters played on the football team. Here's Jamal Scott, number 11, a 5'11", 165-pound senior. Also a starter, Ravion Cross, a 6'1", 160-pound senior. And the final starter will be Xavier the Great, a 6-foot junior. Well, those are the 5 starters for head coach Gary Carr and the Waco Lions. University Trojans, they come into the game tied for first place in District 22 5A with a 5-1 record in league play. They're also tied with Belton and Shoemaker. On the season, they are 21-4. Shoemaker 21-6 on the season. Belton 23-3 on the year. So Belton has the most wins of anybody on the season. Going to jump center here with Justin Neal, 6'4" sophomore, jumping against Xavier Amos, and University's able to control the tap. 8-minute quarters in high school basketball. DeAndre Brooks, the other starter for University. So they try to work the ball around, put up a three-pointer from outside that's no good. That's by Rutledge. Waco High has the rebound. Quickly across the timeline. Cross gets it out to top of the key, out to Scott. Scott looking to set something up. Waiting for something to develop underneath. Now gets it off to Amos. Amos drops it inside to Chandler. Chandler backs in, puts up a shot that's good. Marcus Chandler has the first 2 points of the game for Waco High. Brooks working out against Scott. Drives in, picks up the foul. Actually, that's a charging foul. It's going to be against Keandre Brooks, his first, team first. Waco High will inbound the basketball. University giving a full court press. Waco High has numbers and able to, well, unfortunately pick up the charging foul. And the points won't count. I believe that's going to be on Marcus Chandler, his first. So each team's picked up a charging foul here in the early moments of the first quarter. Brooks brings it to the left side. Down to the right side. Drops it down low. Brooks back outside. Shot put up and good. I believe that's by Dre Rutledge, a 6'4" junior. All tied up at 2 apiece. Waco High almost got the ball stolen from him. Scott working the right side. Looking to get an open man. Finally drop it off to the Great. Tried to pass it into the corner and wasn't looking for the pass. That was intended for Marcus Chandler, but he had no clue it was coming. 2-2 our score. About 2 minutes deep into the first quarter. Work the ball around and drive into the basket. And traveling going to be called. Pass is going to be out of bounds off of Waco High. Rutledge with a good job of causing that to go out of bounds. It'll be University's basketball. London Smith to trigger the inbounds pass. University waiting for something to develop as Waco High is in a man-to-man defense here. Pass is knocked away and stolen. Nice job taking it to the hoop, putting up the shot and off the glass. Trevion Cross has his first two of the game. Waco with a 4-2 lead. 5.5 minutes to go first quarter. Come to the near side to Brooks. Brooks takes it into started to go to the right corner. Now comes back out top to Smith. Drive to the left baseline. Shot put up and a foul called before the shot. Substitution for University. I believe that's nice to check back in. Waco High comes up with the shot. I'm sorry I didn't see who got it. It's going to give it to Amos. 4-4 our score. And actually that couldn't have been Amos. That's on the University side. We'll give it to London Smith. 4-4 our score. Amos from the top of the key. Ball stolen away. Good job of getting through traffic. Shot is blocked though. Now Waco High on the run. University has the numbers. They try throwing it back. Waco High is able to control it. Three-pointer is off the iron. Waco's got the rebound. That'll slow things down. Cross works it over to Chandler. Out to the top to Cross. Great. Once again, back to Cross. Amos. About to reach the halfway mark of our first quarter here and tied up at 4 apiece. Both teams being very cautious, playing good defense. Reset the offense. Chandler. Out to the top of the tree, try to get it down low. That pass was taken away by the University defense. Real good man-to-man defense being played here by University, not giving Waco High a chance to take an open shot. Waco High patient enough to wait for that open shot to come. Now the head coach, Gary Carr, going to change the play. Gets a screen from Amos. Shot put up from inside the arc by Chandler. Going to go off the back of the iron and going to have a foul call on the rebound. Foul's going to be on DeGreat, his first. I say that's the third team foul. Brooks takes it to the left side. Brooks along the baseline will put up a shot that won't fall. Rebound fought for. University comes with control of it. Trojans trying to work it around. Nothing there. Inside bounce pass. Double team into the right corner. The three-pointer is off the mark. Waco High comes out with it. University with the steal. And the layup is good. That's by Brooks. University has the lead at 6-4. About to reach the 2-minute mark left in the first quarter. Low scoring affair. Defenses have done a good job of cutting off inside passes. Just like that, University comes up with the steal and the 2 points and the foul. The Great going to be called for the foul. London Smith makes it a 3-point play. And now University up by 9. Full court press. Waco High able to break it. Getting it to Zavala. Zavala's pass is knocked away, and Waco University comes out with it. London Smith gets it down court to Brooks. Inside pass, and nice play. Good teamwork there by University. And a timeout called by Waco High. 11-4 our score as University has broken it open here in the final 2 minutes. Actually, the last 30 seconds of this first quarter. Up 11-4 with 1:38 left to go in the first quarter. Waco High has lost their last 2 games in a row, both of those in district action, losing to Shoemaker 89-33 and to Killeen Ellison 90-46. University is coming off of a win against Killeen 65-47. In fact, they suffered their only district loss last Friday to Killeen Ellison 53-38. Appears that Ernest Battle, number 4, is checked in the game for University. Waco High with some good passing here. University playing a man-to-man defense. Try to get it in the corner. Cross once again, dumps it into Amos. Amos puts up a shot that's no good. Partially blocked, but coming down with the rebound is Chandler. Chandler takes it to the backboard and gets it to fall. That's the lead to 5 at 11-6 with under a minute to go. Waco High with 4 team fouls here in the first quarter. University with just 1. Trojans with a 5-point lead may be content to take the final shot here. Brooks breaks for the basket into the lane, puts up the shot that will not fall. Coming down with the rebound for Waco High was Amos. Pass off to Cross. He puts up the 3-pointer. That's off the back of the iron, but Amos has the rebound. He puts it back up, and it won't fall. University comes down with the rebound. 23 seconds to go in the quarter. Smith on the run. Now slows it up, takes it off to Brooks. University will set up the final shot. Loading up the left side of the lane. Now they bring it to the right side. Smith running the baseline. 3-pointer on the way. It's too strong. Waco High has the rebound, but that's going to be it for our first quarter of play. After the first 8 minutes, our score. The visitors from University on top by a score of 11-6.
Do you know what sports is?
Yeah?
Yeah? Good for you. Now you can join our all-exclusive sports channel. What kind of sports? All the sports, such as sports, and more sports. Who's playing the sports? You.
Me?
Waco High Lions.
Scan the QR code to follow us on YouTube.
According to my highly unofficial scorecard, London Smith has 7 of those 11 points in the first quarter for University. 2 points apiece for Drew Rutledge and DeAndre Brooks. Marcus Chandler has 4 of the 6 for Waco High, and Travion Cross has the other 2. But both teams showing very good defense in this first quarter of play. Waco High started district back on December the 19th against Killeen, losing by a score of 56-55, just a 1-point loss. They've played in 2 tournaments this year. Basically played 500 in those tournaments. Then after that loss to the Killeen, they got their first district win against Lake Belton, 61-58. Lost to Belton, 38-35. Then beat Chaparral here at the Waco High Gym, 61-35, before losing those last 2 games that we mentioned earlier. Second quarter action underway. Waco High working the ball around the left side. Zavala triggering the offense, gets it off to Chandler. Chandler drives the left side with a spin move. His shot's blocked, but he gets it back, puts it up, no good. Amos trying to come down with a rebound for Waco High, but University controls it. Trojans on the run. Brooks quickly drives it to the baseline, puts up shots. Is a little wild. Scott comes down with a rebound for Waco High. Scott looking to go in, Scott and Cross working it back and forth. Now they dump it inside to Chandler. Chandler's turnaround jumper is good. Marcus Chandler with 6 points in the game now. Brooks works it around the left side. Bounce pass, pretty pass, but the shot is no good, but rebounded and put right back up. I believe that was London. Nope, that was not London Smith. See if we can read a number here. It's 13-8, University on top. That was Justin Neal who got the shot a moment ago. Waco High working it around. Chandler brings it back out. Gets it off to Scott. Trying to work along the baseline. Nothing there. Gets it out to Zavala. He puts up a three-pointer. It's too strong. University comes down with it. On the fast break, trying to get it inside to London Smith. He'll have to pitch it back outside. Three-point shot rattles out. University has the rebound to put back, but a foul going to be called underneath the backboard. I believe that's on Jamal Scott, his first. That should send Justin Neal to the line, if I'm reading the numbers correctly. That one's good. Actually, no, that's number 0. That's Dre Rutledge who hit that one. Good on both of them. Rutledge now has got him with 5 points. 15-8 the score. Ball knocked into the backcourt by University. Good save by the Trojans. And a shot put up. That's a three-pointer for London Smith. That gets a lot of applause from the University fans. Now University with another steal. Going in for the layup. Justin Neal is fouled. Foul's going to be on Marion McClellan, his first. Neal hits the free throw. Can't get the second one to fall. .5:10 left to go, second quarter. University is building a lead. Chandler tries to take it to the baseline. From the left corner to baseline, three-pointer is good for Nicholas Cooper. University quickly down court with it. Zavala, shot put up, no good. Both teams going fast and furious here. Chandler to the backboard, able to score. Makes it a 5-point game at 18-13. University going to slow it down. Brooks goes to the right side. Drops it down low. Turnaround jumper off glass is no good. Waco High has the rebound. Long cross-court pass. Out for the three-pointer. It's good. Marion McLennan makes it a 2-point game. Well, each team has gone through a nice offensive run here in this second quarter. Waco High jumped out to a 10-point lead thanks to their run as they go to the baseline, puts up a shot that will fall. Certainly would be helpful if those numbers on those University uniforms were white instead of black. Good drive to the hoop by Scott. Gets it to fall. 5'11" junior or senior. His first 2 points of the game. University maintains the lead. They're up 20-18. 3:24 left to go, second quarter. From the left corner to baseline. That one drops in. Chandler works the baseline and will end up with a charging foul. Be the second foul on Marcus Chandler. And a timeout going to be called. Trojans with a 23-18 lead. Up by 5 at the end of the first quarter. Able to stretch that to 10 early part of the second quarter. Waco High has made a strong comeback here in the middle part of this second period. Near capacity crowd on hand here for this crosstown rivalry. Very good to see this many folks out for a basketball game on a cool January evening. This game being played on a Friday night, the 19th of January. Next Tuesday, Waco High will go to Killeen to start the second half of the district round robin. University will be at home against Lake Belton. University beat Lake Belton 85-63 the first time they met. Waco High looking to avenge a 56-55 loss to Killeen when they go to Kangaroo Country next Tuesday. Pass to the top of the key. Brooks has his shot blocked, but comes back with the basketball. Three-pointer is off the iron and over the backboard. Substitution for University. .235 and counting here in the second quarter. Waco High looking to cut it to a three-point game. Look at the three-pointer. Puts it up from just outside the charity stripe. 2 points for Marion McLennan. That's 5 now for him in the quarter. Brooks on the drive, passes it off to London Smith. But a charging foul going to be called. Good job by DeGrade accepting the charge. Three-point contest. Waco High with a chance to tie it with a three-point basket. Zavala going to leave the game. Back in is Travion Cross, 6'1 senior. Cross gets it into McClendon. McClendon will bring it up against London Smith. Scott looking for a pass inside. Instead gets it off to Amos. Back to Scott. Scott from 3 points. Off the mark. Rebound, though, is going to go to Waco High. I believe Justin Neal is going to check back into the game as we have an injury on the court. Xavier Amos limping a little bit as he heads toward the bench. Coming in for LZ will be Nicholas Cooper. Justin Neal checks back in for University, a 6'4 sophomore. With 1:45 left to go in the quarter, University gets the ball across the timeline. Rutledge drives in, puts up the shot that's altered. Good job of putting the rebound back up. I believe that's Neal with the 2 points. 5-point lead for University. That's what it was at the end of the first quarter. Scott and Cross looking to get something going from their point guard positions. Gets it off to the great. 1:05 left in the second quarter. University staying in that man-to-man defense and denying denying Waco High any high percentage shot. Now a good cut to the basket and a shot put in. Nice pass. And the put up there by Nicholas Cooper. He's got 5 points in the period. A 3-point game again, under a minute to go. Rutledge checks into the corner. Tried to drop it down low to London Smith, and it's stolen away by Waco High. Waco High has a chance to either tie it or make it a 1-point game by intermission, driving it and passing into the corner. The three-pointer on the way rattles off of the rim by Cooper. And a foul called underneath the basket on the rebound. Foul's going to be on Xavier the Great. I believe that's his third. That'll send him to the bench and bring back in LZ Amos. 20 seconds to go. University with a chance to extend their 3-point lead at intermission. Rutledge dribbles around, looking to drive the baseline. Now the three-pointer's put up. It's no good. Rebound is going to be University's. A shot put up from the right corner is way off the mark. And that's going to be it for our first half of play unless that one falls, and it does not. So we have played a half of basketball here at the Waco High Gymnasium. And as they go to the locker room, our score is the visitors for University 25 and Waco High 22. We'll be back with second half action after this. All right, we're getting ready for second half action here at the Waco High Gymnasium. University with a 3-point lead over the Waco Lions at halftime at 25-22. Unofficially for University, I have London Smith with 11 points to lead all scorers. 5 points apiece for Keandre Brooks and Justin Neal. 4 points for Dre Rutledge. Waco High is led at the first half by Marcus Chandler with 8. 5 points apiece by Mary McClendon and Nicholas Cooper. 2 points for Jamal Scott and Travion Cross. The University has the basketball to start this third quarter of play. Trying to work it to the right side. Now come to the near side. Brooks puts up a three-pointer that's off the back of the iron. Amos comes down with the rebound, but it's stolen away by London Smith. His shot from the free throw line is no good. Waco comes down with a rebound. Nice job there by Xavier the Great to come up with the basketball. Waco High with a chance to either tie it or get within one here in the early part of the third quarter. The Great with the bounce pass over to Scott. Cross puts up a shot that's a little too strong. University has the rebound. Another three-pointer. This one from London Smith is a little too strong off the iron, but University has the rebound. A drive into the basket. A pass, though, is a little bit unexpected there. Justin Neal unable to come up with it. Waco High ball. Marcus Chandler dribbles out of the double team. Gives it to the timeline. And now the pass is stolen, and a dunk is going to be too strong and goes into the University bench. That's twice tonight that we've seen. Actually, the first one was in the JV game where a player tried to dunk the ball and was a little too strong with it. The University missed a golden opportunity to be within one here in the third quarter. Minute and a half into the third quarter. Still at that 25-22 score we had at halftime. Nice pass inside to Amos, but he was triple teamed. The pass stolen away. London Smith pass inside. Ball is lost and goes out of bounds off of Waco High. Trojans inbound underneath their own basket. Rutledge gets free on the far side. Pass it off to Brooks. London Smith dribbles in, puts up a shot that's off the front of the iron. University's had several opportunities here, just can't get the ball to fall. Good pass there, and a foul going to be called on Waco High. I believe the foul was on to Great. I could be incorrect there. If it is, that's his fourth. The official who made the call went to the scorer's table to let him know exactly what he had. But on the first free throw there by Justin Neal. Gives him 6 points in the game. Good on both ends. First 2 points of the third quarter come from the free throw line for University. Now Neal will take a spot on the bench. Trojans had a 5-point lead at the end of the first quarter and have pretty much maintained a lead since that point from inside the arc. 2-pointers no good by DeGreat. Unable to follow his shot, so University comes up with the rebound. Quickly down court, pass off to the baseline. The shot is no good. University, though, gets another opportunity plus the foul. A chance of the three-point play by Rutledge. Checking in for Waco High is Evan Zavala. They give Travion Cross a little bit of a rest. Rutledge, a 6'4", 195-pound junior. Off the mark on the free throw. Waco High's Marcus Chandler comes down with a rebound. Quickly to the backboard, shot's too strong. University fighting for the rebound, controls it. Chandler tried a block him into the corner, and able to do so. Brooks breaks three, and the turnaround and lay-in is good. DeAndre Brooks giving 7 points. And I apologize if I misidentify some folks because those black numbers on those purple jerseys are difficult to read. Chandler to the baseline, starting to put up a shot. Do we have a foul called? We do. Foul's going to be on Rutledge. Got that as his first foul. First team foul against University here in the half. Chandler to inbounds. Gets it in to Scott. In the corner to Zavala. Zavala drives in, bounced out to Scott. Scott drives to the free throw line, denied by London Smith. University staying in a man-to-man defense. Finally, he gets free, puts up the shot, and he's fouled. Who's the fellow with the pink shoes? Got a number on the guys with pink shoes? Can you read that? Number 10, is that what it is? Luke Courtney? Yeah. Jamal Scott. Hits the first, misses the second. Waco High had the rebound, but going to get another foul call. Quickly, 3 team fouls on University. The Great at the line this time. Hits the first one. Now Courtney goes out. London Smith back in. Actually, Courtney went back to defense, put London Smith looking for a rebound. Shot no good. University has the rebound. Nice drive to the baseline. Shot put up and in. Waco High down by 9. They've been down by as much as 10 in the game, but have tried their best to keep it close. University tries to knock it away, but it's going to go out of bounds. Now Luke Courtney out of the game. Marcus Chandler's shot is a little strong. University with the rebound. Brooks with the bounce pass to Rutledge. It's knocked away. Waco High has the basketball. They're on the fast break. Stop, pop, and good. Three-pointer for McLennan. That's his second in the game. Now we have a jump ball, I believe, and it's going to be Waco's ball. There was a timeout called. Well, they did call a timeout. 6-point contest with 3:25 left to go, third quarter. Two teams have offensively been very patient, trying to work the ball inside for high percentage shots. But each team also playing a very tenacious man-to-man defense and denying anything inside. This game is more than just for positioning in the district standings. 4 teams make the postseason right now. The teams that are in position to move on are University, Belton, Shoemaker, and Colleen Ellison. The Trojans, Belton, and Shoemaker all with just 1 loss in district play so far. Ellison's at 4-2. Everybody else in the league is under 500. Again, this ends the first half of the round robin in the district schedule. London Smith with the pass to the far side, back to London. Drop inside, back in. Smith with the rebound, can't get it to fall, and then a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Apparently somebody pushed or got somebody on the arm. Third team foul against Waco High. Team fouls are 3 apiece. But London Smith at the line. Unofficially, I had London with 11 points in our first half. He hits a free throw there. He's 1 for 1 from the free throw line, according to my highly unofficial statistics. Waco High checks back in Jamal Scott, 5'11 senior. London Smith with one more. Gets it to fall. Takes advantage of the freebie to make it an 8-point lead for University. Waco High looking to break the press at the free throw line. McClendon with another three-pointer. This one's off the iron, no good. Goes out of bounds off of University. Chandler from the left corner, dribbles to the lane, puts up a shot that won't fall. Put back is good, though, for Michael White. That is his first 2 points of the game. Three-pointer on its way. No good. Six-point deficit for Waco High. As we reach 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Nice block there by Rutledge. Drive on the baseline. Going to have a charging foul called on Waco High. That's going to be on McClendon. McClendon's second foul, according to my stats. University with a 6-point lead. We'll look to see if they can get a high percentage shot here. London Smith thought about the three. Now he drives the baseline, passes it off. Shot is blocked. Waco High comes up with it. Scott controls it. Long pass down court. From the corner. A little too strong for White. University comes down with it. London Smith will take it across the timeline with 1:20 to go. That's off the back of the iron and off the mark. University with the rebound. Passes it back out to the charity stripe. And looks like we're going to get a whistle and a foul. London Smith going to get a chance at a three-point play. With 1:08 left to go. Xavier Amos checks back in for Waco High. Smith good with the free throw. 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Back to a 9-point lead for University. 1 minute left to go in our third period of play. Clinton over to Scott. Looks down to Marcus Chandler. Trying to get positioning for a pass. Chandler in the lane, puts up the shot. A little too strong, had plenty of opposition there. University on the run. That's all the way back out to Brooks, who has an open three, and it won't go. Marcus Chandler comes down with the rebound for Waco. Long pass is tipped away, but it's going to be University's ball with 19 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 6 seconds left. Shot will not fall down. Waco High with the rebound. The long pass clips the net, but that's all it does. So we now have 8 minutes left to play with University on top by a score of 38-29. Bounce pass almost knocked away from Billups. Gets it over to Edwin. Fourth quarter action underway here at the Waco High Gymnasium. This near capacity crowd is been entertained. Drive to the hoop, won't go. University with the rebound and on the run. Rooks from the lane gets it to fall. Glenda goes to the left side. Out to Marcus Chandler. Chandler not being guarded very closely. Apparently they don't expect him to try a three-pointer. Giving lots of guarding to Scott as he goes to the baseline and has the ball knocked out of bounds. They're going to have a timeout called by Waco High. They saw something there they want to draw up and show their players. Gary Carr, the head coach for the Waco Lions, has his team at 9-16 this year coming into this contest. They played in 2 tournaments during the non-district schedule. In one tournament, they had 5 games against Braswell, Teague, Crandall, Kaufman, and Mejia. They lost to Braswell, Crandall, and Mejia. They beat Teague and Kaufman. Then they had a tournament during the Christmas break where they lost 2 out of 3, losing to Arlington Seguin and Texas High, but beating South Garland. University, meanwhile, played 3 tournaments this season and lost only 2 games out of those tournament games. They won all 5 games they played in their first tournament. Back to play, Xavier Amos, turnaround jumper, won't go. We have a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Nicholas Cooper comes down with a rebound. It'll be a foul on the floor. Letting to trigger the inbounds pass underneath Waco High's own basket to Amos. His shot is blocked, but he's fouled. So Xavier Amos, 6 foot, 205 senior. With a chance to put some points on his ledger. A little short with the first one. Xavier was Mr. Everything for the Waco Lion football team this last year. Offense, defense, you name it, he did it. There's his first point of the night. Makes it a 10-point game at 40-30. University on the fast break. Tried to do the alley-oop pass, but a little too strong and able to handle it. Waco High will inbounds with a little bit of pressure from University. They'll get more pressure when they get to the half-court line. And they double team into the corner. 3-pointer is on the way and partially blocked. Out of bounds off the University. Substitution on the University side, and this battle goes out. Clinton gets it in. Out to Marcus Chandler. Chandler to the left side. Thought about dribbling into the lane. Now tries to back his way in. Puts up the scoop shot that falls. Makes it an 8-point contest. 6:20 left to play. Brooks taking his time, guarded by McClendon. Into the right corner, trying to back his way in is Rutledge, and he's going to be charged with a charging foul. Scoreboard shows 3 team fouls against University, none against Waco High here in the second half. Waco High gets it across the timeline. Amos's pass is blocked by Brooks. He puts up the shot, no good, but the rebound is put back. That also won't fall. Amos comes down with a rebound. Clinton working against London Smith. Ended up being fouled. That's the first foul against Smith. All kind of close quarters here. Yeah. Wilder gets the inbounds pass into Chandler. Chandler will put up a shot that will go. Marcus Chandler's got 12 points in the game now. 4 here in the fourth quarter. Brings the University lead down to 6. About 5:20 left to go. London Smith dribbles in. Shot is good. Smith's first 2 of the fourth quarter, and a timeout called by University after the basket. With 5:14 left to play. Trojans trying to improve their overall mark to 22-14 and 6-1 in district play. Waco Lions looking for their 10th win of the season against 16 losses. Trying to get back into the district race. They start tonight at 2-4. Those 2 wins in district play came against Lake Belton and Chaparral, both at home. Again on Tuesday, the Lions will travel to Killeen to take on the Kangaroos, trying to avenge a 1-point loss to Killeen here at the Waco High Gym back on, well, exactly a month ago on December the 19th. University's next action will be at home against Lake Belton on Tuesday the 23rd. They handled Lake Belton fairly easily on the road the first time they met. 85-63, the final in favor of the Trojans in that one. Zavala, McClendon, Amos, Cooper, all on the court for Waco High along with Marcus Chandler. 5:10 left to go. Lions trail by 8. Looking to set up a scoring opportunity here. Amos looking to get away from his man. Finally gets it off to McClendon. McClendon guarded by London Smith will put up a 3-pointer that's good. He's the sharpshooter. That's his 3rd 3-pointer of the game. Gives him 11 points in the contest. Trojans up by 5. University going to a 3-man weave here to try to get some kind of offense. Pass down low at the baseline. There's going to be a foul called before the shot can be put up. It's on the floor. Well, University will inbounds underneath their own basket. Catch it outside. Brooks thought about the 3-pointer and pulls up. Rutledge will take the 3. It's off the back of the iron, no good. Zavala comes down with a rebound for Waco High. McClellan drives and now backs off. Gets it off to Zavala. Back to McClellan. Under 4 minutes to go in the contest. Chandler moves to the right. Out to Amos. To McClellan. Zavala trying to get free. Gets it off to Amos. He drives into the paint, loses his footing, pitches it outside for the three-pointer that will not go. But Chandler gets the rebound and gets fouled going up for the putback. Clock reads 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in the contest. Waco High down by 5. Xavier Amos has a chance to close that gap with a couple of free throws here. He's 1 for 2 at the line tonight. A little too strong. Can't get that one to go either. London Smith will dribble it up for the Trojans. Brooks has the ball taken away from him by McClellan. McClellan in a 1-on-2 break has it stolen away by London Smith. Now we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Waco High. Doesn't set too good with the Waco High crowd, the University crowd. I'm not sure about that foul as Nicholas Cooper is going to get to go to the line. Cooper had 5 points in the first half. His first opportunity from the free throw line tonight. Can't get the first one to go. University fans feel that's a little bit of Western justice. Get a near capacity crowd here at the Waco High Gym tonight. That one also doesn't fall. And now a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Going to be on the floor against Marcus Chandler. I have that as 3 fouls against Chandler. Second team foul against Waco High. University inbounding the ball. Brooks quickly down court. Bounce pass to Rutledge is good for 2 points. McClellan travels with the basketball. Turns it back over. 7-point lead for University. With 2:47 left. Drive to the hoop. Trying to look for a pass there, but it wasn't there. And out of bounds off the University. There comes Zavala. Zavala got it by Saiz. Zavala just drives and foul is called on Saiz. I have that as his first foul. That shows it's the 16th foul against well, apparently that was against Waco High, pardon me. London Smith has the basketball. Brooks will back off with it. Two minutes remaining in the game. Brooks drives in, able to put up the left-handed layup and good. DeAndre Brooks has 11 points in the game according to my unofficial stats. Less than 2 minutes to go, a 9-point lead for University. Chandler drives to the baseline on the right side. His shot's going to be short. Rebound comes down to Waco High. Scott with a bounce pass inside to Amos. His shot will not fall, but he gets fouled. The foul is on Justin Neal. It's going to be a two-shot foul, seventh foul against University in the half. So Waco High in the 1-and-1 now. Amos appears to be the guy to foul as he is just 1 for 5 from the free throw line right now. Gets that one to fall. 2 of 6 from the free throw line of the game. 8 points of difference. With 1:20 left, Brooks drives in. A foul is going to be called on McClendon. 5'9" freshman, his third foul. McClendon with 11 points in the game with 3 3-pointers. Timeout called by Waco High with 1:19 left to play. These teams will play their final game of the regular season against each other at the University High School gym on February the 13th. We expect just as big a crowd for that game as we have here tonight there at the Waco High gym. Again, the district standings has University, Belton, and Shoemaker on top with a 5-1 record. Ellison at 4-2. Then Waco High at 2-4. Chaparral, Lake Belton, and Killeen are all 1-5 in district play. As tonight ends the first half of the district schedule. Of course, the coaches of all the Texas high schools looking forward to February 1st when the UIL announces its realignment. Rumor has it that under the new realignment, Waco High and University will once again become conference opponents in football or district opponents in football. They'll be in the same classification. Inbounds pass is knocked around. Foul called underneath. I believe that one's on Marcus Chandler. Going to send London Smith to the line. Smith 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. It's that one. Courtney going to get a rest for University. Xavier Amos also heads to the sideline in favor of Travion Cross. Smith perfect from the free throw line tonight, 6 for 6. That got him with 20 points. That's unofficial. 1:10 to go. It's a 10-point lead for University. Chandler has his shot blocked, but also going to be a foul called. Foul appears to be on Dre Rutledge, the 6'4 junior for University. Sends Marcus Chandler to the line. That one does not fall. Courtney and Saiz come back in for University. Still can't get it to fall. Saiz able to come in and get the rebound. Quickly down to Courtney. He puts up a three-pointer that's no good. University has the rebound. Brooks gets it out to Saiz. He sidesteps a block, puts up a three-pointer, no good. Waco High comes down with a rebound. Cross gets it off to McClendon. Scott from inside the arc. Excuse me, that's Cross with the 2-point shot. 8-point game at 48-40. London Smith will get it across the timeline. Ball going to be knocked out of bounds by Jamal Scott. Xavier Amos going to come into the game for Waco High. As part of our crowd starts to leave, mostly from the university side of things, as university fans believe that their team has sewed up a victory here. With 28.4 seconds left on the clock and an 8-point lead. Just looking over my scorecard. Waco High has gotten 11 points from Marion McClendon tonight. 12 points from Marcus Chandler. University, according to my scorecard, led by London Smith, who had 11 at the half. And I got him with 20 for the game. University to inbound the ball. Apparently not ready to restart yet. Now apparently we are. Nice. Gets the ball in to Brooks. Brooks is going to be pushed. Foul's going to be, I believe, on Travion Cross. Brooks going to go to the three-point line with just, to the free throw line with 26 seconds to go. Doesn't get the first one to go. Got Brooks with 11 points in the game. It's his first trip to the charity stripe. That one does fall. 9-point deficit for Waco High, and now a foul called on Brooks trying to steal the ball from Zavala. So Evan Zavala, the 5'10 junior, hits the first free throw. That is his first points of the night. Justin Neal back in for University. Zavala hits both ends of the 1-and-1. University doesn't really have to get the ball. Well, Waco High is going to commit a foul, elongate the night. A little too strong with that one. I've got Rutledge with 8 points this evening for University as Gary Carr gets some substitutes into the game. So does Ricardo Felix for University. Shot no good. Waco High comes out with a rebound. Zavala on the run and try get it to McClendon. It goes out of bounds into the Waco bench. Courtney and Saiz back in for University. Brooks guarded by McClendon. Gets the ball across the. And now the foul going to be called against McClendon Under 10 seconds left to play. Brooks goes to the free throw line for University. Got him with 12 points in the game, make it 13. Now wholesale changes for Gary Carr and Waco High. It's in his better shooting squad here with less than 10 seconds to go. (51-42), 9-point lead for Waco High. The three-pointer from McLennan is short. University has the rebound. They will let the clock run out. That'll do it from the Waco High gym tonight as University runs their record to 22-4 on the year, 6-1 in district play, with a 51-42 win over the Waco Lions. The Lions record now 9-17 on the season, and they are 2-5 in district play. Again, the next action for the Trojans will be Tuesday night, the 23rd at Killeen. Waco High's next action will be right here at the Waco High gym next Tuesday against Lake Belton. And these two teams will face each other once again to finish off the regular season on the 13th of February at the University High School gym. I'd like to thank all the folks from Leaping Lion Productions for their work tonight to bring you basketball from the Waco High gym. Until next time, I'm Mark Smith. So long, everybody.